Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome to D's Sim Corner. And today, we gonna fly one of my favorite planes in the simulator, the Cessna 208B Grand Caravan. And don't ask me why the Caribbean Air Taxi is flying in Buffalo, but let's just say it's the beauty of imagination, right? So we're gonna turn on my fuel tanks. And we're going to get started here, man. Starting up the plane. I'm going to turn on we're going to check all this here. Going through the checklist. Let's see here. We're going to bring our RPM lever all the way up. And now we're going to turn on our master battery. That'll turn on, we'll turn on our beacon. And then let's see what else we got here.
System test. Okay.
We got the avionics. We'll turn that on. We'll turn on our fuel pump. Get some gas flowing. And get it ready to turn the prop over. Which, as you can hear, is happening right now. So we're going to bring the RPM lever down to minimum for few here. And my first officer is already calling for pushback. And I think we're gonna call that off, man, because she just put my man's life at risk to push back a plane with a prop that's spinning that could chop him up. All right, so we're gonna put that on normal, bring that down to normal. And we'll turn on our second avionics switch, and we're almost there, man. The 208 is real easy to start, man. Not much to it. We'll bring the RPM to full. Alright. I saved my man's life. First officer was trying to get him chopped up. Alright, man. So, we're checking my flight controls there. Everything seems to be good. And we'll turn that on. Guess I need that, right? Need to know what my RPMs and all that good stuff. Oil pressure. Alright, so we're shooting straight north towards Niagara Falls. We're going to see that Sky Needle and fly around for a little bit, and then we're going to touch down at the international airport there in Niagara Falls. So we're going to turn around here, we're going to taxi, make our way over the Caribbean Air Taxi. It's a long ways from home. She needs a wash, right? Kind of reminds me of these planes that I watched this guy on YouTube called Noel Phillips. You should check him out. The guy's dope, man. He flies all over the country. He's a pilot himself, but he flies around testing out airlines and hotels, and like the dude's been all over the world. I'm so envious of him. But these kinds of planes remind me of the planes he has to get on. He gets on these, the TBMs, the Sea Otters, and it's just amazing, his adventures. So his name is Noel Phillips. He's on YouTube. Definitely give him a follow, man. It's great videos that he's got on there of his adventures. We're going to taxi our way to runway 32, and we're going to take off to the north, man. This thing is real easy to fly. It's real easy to take off, real easy to control. So this is one of the planes I do enjoy flying because I can actually land this bad boy with no problem, without the whole bouncy effect like I did with the CJ4. Which, listen, I've been itching to give it another chance, so I think in the next couple of days I'll take her back up again. So we're making it towards the runway here. We're gonna ask for clearance, and then we're gonna get in the sky.
Buffalo Tower, DC, Delta Papa Alpha 4468 and runway tree 2 ready for departure to the north. DC, Delta Papa Alpha 4468, altimeter 29er.9er 2 wind 281 at 8. Departure to the north approved. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 2. Cleared for takeoff. runway tree 2 DCE Delta Papa Alpha 4468.
And we are clear for takeoff. Looks pretty overcast up there. Hopefully we'll probably be flying about 2,000 feet tops, so we'll be staying way underneath those clouds. All right, so this is going to be a rolling takeoff. We're just gonna get up to the hash mark, and here we go. We're off. Caribbean air taxi with some Caribbean tourists out to check out Niagara Falls. All right, we in the sky. I gotta admit, man, the default weather in Microsoft simulators phenomenal. I mean, look at those clouds, man. I can only imagine how they're gonna. I mean, it's in the plans to even improve more on the weather system in this game. So I can only imagine what they're gonna, what they're gonna come with. They just recently updated the simulator a few days ago. A lot of ATC fixes, a lot of internal stuff. I think they worked on a few planes that needed help, and yeah, it's as great as this game is, it's not polished. It's a work in progress. I mean, like I said, they have a schedule of about a couple years where they're going to continue to update and work on things that they feel needs improvement. That, along with the, the modding community and everybody else that's working on planes and improving the default planes. I just can't wait, man. I can't wait for all the add-ons and all the, all the work that they're working on, man. I can't wait to enjoy it. So we are south of Niagara Falls. We should be able to see. We should be able to see the skyline soon in the distance. You'll be able to see the Sky Needle when you go over that bridge. I'm not sure what it's called, but we're gonna get to the Niagara Falls, fly around for a little bit, and then head over to the airport for landing.
Niagara Tower DC Delta Papa Alpha 4468 is 8 miles south, 1,200 feet with Oscar to land.
So I don't know if you was able to tell, but I took off. From Buffalo with no flaps. The runway was long enough, and as you can see, it doesn't take much for this plane to lift off. So I didn't bring the flaps down. Landing's a different story. I think this plane lands at about 80 to 90 knots. I would think the sweet spot is 85. So I usually try to touch down at 85 knots, full flaps. So that usually works for me, and I land pretty smoothly. So. Also, you mentioned, you hear ATC talking about the left base. We're not doing none of that. I mean, that's something I have to practice, is flying patterns, especially around, when you're coming into when you're doing a visual. I am not that great at that yet, so I just basically pick a runway and land. So that's where we're at right now. I'm still learning the practice of left base, right base when you're coming into a runway, downwind. I guess you always want to fly downwind when you're going towards when you're on the alongside the runway. You always want to land with the wind coming at your face, right? So it's coming at you. So downwind is to come around, and then you fly the base, which is you left or right of the runway to line up with it. And I hope I'm making sense here. Probably am not, but in my head it's making sense. And then you turn for the approach, which is you're facing the runway and you're about to land. So I think I'm supposed to land at 28 right. So it would want me to go left, downwind left, the left base, down the wind, come around, and then land. But we're not doing any of that. I'm gonna land on 28, whether it's 28 right or 28 left, I don't know. But this is all I'm learning as I go. This is all I'm a work in progress. So. All right, here you go, right in front, Niagara Falls. There's that Sky Needle I was talking about. If anybody been to that area, you know what I'm talking about. That's the other side, and the Canadian side. We're over the New York side right now. There's the falls, and it looks like it's in freeze frame. I'm not sure. I haven't looked to see if there's a visually improved mod for the falls where you give it some live action, but that right there looked like it was just you're on Google Maps and you just zoom into the falls. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but it's just not moving. And it'd be dope if you'd see like the what do you call that, the water, the mist rising up, so it's pretty much still. So we're going to come around here, we're going to fly over it, and then fly back over it. And then you got Horseshoe Falls over there. That's like to the right of it. And then we're going to make our way towards Niagara International, I think. It's where we're flying to. And we're going to come back around again. I really love this air taxi livery. It's really cool looking, man. So, alright, so we're coming around again. There we go. There it is. In all its still glory. There's the, I think they call it the Rainbow Bridge. That brings you into Canada. Which I think is still shut down due to the pandemic. there's the arena in New York right there. I actually stayed at a hotel literally across the street from that arena, which you could probably see it if you were to aim the camera. I'm using my head tracker, so I'm all over the place. All right, so we're gonna make our way towards the airport, man, and let's land this bird, and that'll be the conclusion of our little Niagara excursion. So a few days ago, I started a Facebook page, D's Sim Corner. That's where I'll be posting a lot of my YouTube videos. And at some point, when I get better at this, maybe go live and stream some of the flights and then some of the drives in American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator. Hopefully I'll be purchasing Bus Simulator and Snow Runner as well. So I'll be throwing those up once I get my hands on those. But yeah, it's it's just something to share, my love for this hobby, and for anybody that's interested and wants to watch. I know I watch a lot of other guys on YouTube that are awesome. As I mentioned in the last video I posted, Overkill, Squirrel, Jeff Favignano, and Captain Horn. All them guys, man, they're awesome to watch. When they're in the simulator or playing American Truck Simulator and all that. It's really entertaining, man. It's it's another form of entertainment. So I figured I'd chronicle a lot of my my adventures in the simulation world. So there's the airport off to the right. We're gonna take a quick flight over it and check out the situation. Hopefully I don't run into any traffic. Although I don't think I have live traffic on, but I haven't seen any planes in the air. Reservoir here. All right, we're gonna approach the airport right here. And we should fly right over the intended runway. There it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly right over the runway and then do a kind of a left-hand loop and see where I end up. So there's two runways there. We got 28 right, which is the one that's the first one that we're going to go over, and 28 left, which is right next to it, longer runway. So we're gonna make this turn here and do a quick loop, come around. So I'm gonna try to slow things down and you'll see here, once I start making this turn, I'm gonna pull back on the throttle. Get to a certain speed where I could drop the flaps 10. I think this plane it goes 10 degrees and then 15. So here to go. Trying to get to the white line. If you look at the speed there. There you go. Drop the flaps down, come around, and then drop the flaps further down. That should bring us to about 80 knots. 80, 85 is where I want to be to set this bird down. And as you can see, I'm off. I'm a little off here in the runway, so I'm gonna have to adjust.
500.
I'm gonna have to adjust there. All right. You can see the runway off in the distance there, even though the sun's all up in the grill. You can see the flashing beacons. Sun's going down. There's a runway, and it looks like I'm going to be taking 2-8 left. At this point, I'm not going to try to line up with 2-8 right. We're just going to take with what's in front of us. And as you can see, I'm trying to maintain the plane at 80 knots. Drop down a little, way too low. Let me fix myself here a little bit more. I'll pick the speed up once we get a little closer. All right, we're about 75. I think I should pull that off.
500.
Once I drop the nose a little bit, speed it up. All right. There's the runway. Coming in. Smooth sailing, man. I love how smooth this plane is. Very responsive. Very easy to fly. Now, could I fly this in real life? Who knows, man? Maybe I could. I mean, I wouldn't. It would take a lot of instruction, but you know, you play flight simulator, you think you could fly for real, you know what I mean? Here we go. All right, we're coming in good, man. I'm feeling good about this. Here we go. Past the threshold, let down the idle, pull up, pull up. Oh, smooth. Smooth landing. That was awesome, man. I felt good. I felt good about that one. Now, if only I could do this with the CJ4. But anyways, we landed, man. You can watch the instant replay. Listen, follow the channel, man. Subscribe, like, share. If you know other people that are, you know, into watching other people do Flight Simulator, and leave comments, man. Share links, whatever, man. You know, you follow me, I follow back, definitely, man. You know, I want to be part of the community and really have fun with it. So, look at that sight. Look at those clouds, man. The clouds are amazing. clouds in this game, the weather, like the sun, the way it's all amazing. It's amazing. But anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next flight.